I think that sometimes we hold ourselves to these really high standard of what success means and being a successful projector. And when we look at human design, the thing that we first see is like being leaders. And so we feel like, oh my God, that could be us. And we feel that call within our soul of like, oh my God, now that someone's saying this to me during a reading, it makes so much sense. Like why I feel like the 9 to 5 have never worked and why I feel so exhausted if we're like still stuck in that like generator mentality of like work is like we're here to work, right? And so like as these things start to unravel and we realize like, wow, I'm a lot happier when I have time to rest and I have time to play. And like by showing up for myself and then working, I'm able to then be a better worker. I'm able to then go for the things that I truly desire to do and have a schedule that fits my needs and not feel like I'm drowning in debt. And of course, like that is not an easy thing to achieve in a world that is still so conditioned. And if you take anything away from this video, I want you to hear this part. Even when we are so deconditioned, and even with the faith, and even with the trust within ourselves, the universe, God, creator, whatever it is you want to call it, when you feel on your path, it is still going to come in a timing that is not in aligned with your ego, okay? It's not going to come in this perfect timing. It's not going to come in this little bubble wrap or like this little gift wrap box of like, here you go, you've worked so hard. Because remember, although we are deconditioning ourselves and putting ourselves in a place of success within our own mindset, does not mean that the world is going to be at that same level of deconditioning as we are. So we have to allow for things to line up and for us to be patient and for us to realize our value far outweighs how long it takes to get the right invitation. Our success is not from just how much money we are capable of making. Again, that is an old mindset in which projectors have to step out of, and it is very difficult. And trust me, it is not easy to explain this to people, explain this to your family, explain these to people you love. I mean, oftentimes you get looked at like you're crazy, like that's not how the world works. But it is how we as projectors work. And in order for us to really feel that success without this bitterness attached to us, we have to look outside the boundaries of what this man-made concept of success looks like. And we have to look deep internally into what the success looks like for us individually, and then come out into the world as that success and allow ourselves to be patient and hold ourselves accountable for that value, never diminishing it for a second, even if it takes much longer to get or to achieve what you ultimately want to. The reason that is because first and foremost, I think sometimes we hold what we think will make us happy, and this amount of success and this amount of money or these amount of clients or this specific job is the only thing that's going to make me happy. When we do that, we are literally putting ourselves in a box when there are millions of opportunities out there. When we do that, it's going to take so much longer for us, and we could end up being in the wrong place because we allowed our egos to think this is what success is going to look like based on my chart, based on my design, based on blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying don't listen to intuition, but what I am saying is do not get stuck or fixated on one thing that you consider success. What I want you to fixate on is, what do you feel like when you are joyful, when you are happy, when you are playful, when you have time to literally enjoy your life, when you feel like you are not living to work but working to live. That's where I want you to be at. Because the truth is that ultimately that is where you're going to find something that aligns with both your financial goals and your goals as who you are as a person. I said at the beginning that I think the line as projectors of what we do and who we are can be a little bit more thin compared to other types. And what I also meant by that was that our job might not be in this leadership company high up making all this money. Our job might be to be a living example of love. It might be we are capable of paying our bills, going on vacation once or twice, and being really happy and being playful and allowing that playful spirit to connect and to build a community of friendship, relationships, family in your life, and that can be your joy. Sometimes I think that as projectors, we also put ourselves at the standard of, oh, I'm supposed to lead, and then I'm supposed to have this like perfect projector life, or like I'm supposed to run my own business and blah, blah, blah. And that's great. I mean, I am still working at that, right? Like I'm still working at how to grow as a projector, why, like, and divine timing rather than my ego timing as a business owner. But you don't have to have that be your success mind. Like that doesn't have to be the ultimate thing for you. What could be the ultimate thing is being a mom or being a dad or spending time with your kids and having the freedom to do that. And so you have a job where you don't have to work as much, or you work remotely. Like that can be your success. As projectors, success has so much more to do with the inner value that we give ourselves rather than this outside conditioned value that the world thinks is success. What I want everyone watching this video to truly understand is that your success is based off of the joy that you are able to feel in your heart and your spirit on a daily basis. If I can see more projectors play, dance, go to swing sets, try new like classes. Like next week I'm joining a dance class and I love to dance, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go for it. Like when we do these things that are so playful and things that some people consider childlike, we light up the world around us, and we also light up from within. So that light is an extended thing that we're able to share and bring out in other people. And when we're capable of doing that, there is so much success that comes with that energy and spirit within us. So I just want everyone who's watching this video to take a moment to have absolute grace and gratitude for yourself. You are so strong, you are capable, you are so valuable. No matter where you are, whether it's learning about human design, whether it's your spiritual journey, whether it's just you happened upon this video and you're learning a little bit about being a projector, I want you to know that where you're at is exactly right for you. And I know that that can get old hearing that. It's like, yeah, I know, blah, 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 but I don't want to be here. But I want you to ask yourself, instead of saying, I don't want to be here, and instead of going to that bitter part of yourself, ask yourself, what would bring you joy today? What could I do today just for 5 minutes of my time? And I know that you have 5 minutes to spare. I know each of you do. And if it's not 5, I know each of you have 3. What can I do that will bring me joy? What can I do that will make me feel successful inside that has nothing to do with the outside approval? Because projectors, we are not here to be successful based on what the world thinks success is. We are here to be successful in the place that the spirit thinks success is. The higher picture. We're not here to be successful for anything but our spirit, so that we are capable of being there and supporting other people, because we are able to see within somebody so easily. We are a gift within this world, that when we are our best selves, when we take care of ourselves and we spend that time, instead of feeling like, oh my God, how could I ever do that? My bills are more important than my mental health. When we evaporate that strong conditioned mindset within ourselves, and we think, oh my God, I am worthy of taking time to heal, to taking time to rebuilding and re-navigating what joy means to me. Every moment, whether it's 3 minutes, 5 minutes, or the whole day spent on that, is a minute that you are going in the right direction instead of this old conditioned version of yourself that feels like the only way that you're going to succeed or get to that success in life is by pretending and by forcing yourself up a ladder you don't even want to be on. I hope that this resonated with you all, because I don't want projectors to have this feeling that they are going to fail, or that they cannot bet on themselves, or that the only way to get joy is by being in this high leadership position. I want to evaporate all of these preconceived notions that we have of success. And I want each projector to look within themselves and ask themselves, how can I get that? And the most important thing to remember is you might not even know the answer to that question until you allow yourself time to rest and figure out what's really underneath all this conditioned version that you've put on for the world, that we've had no choice or no idea that we were even put in. Because when those layers come off, there is so much beauty and there is so much more energy there than you could possibly imagine. So wherever you are on your projector journey, I want you to know that you are so beautiful. You are innately just a magical sparkle of joy. I love all of you so much, and feel free to comment anything that you would like to below about this video or about your experiences. I love hearing from them, and I love getting to know you all better. I'm so grateful for this platform, and thank you for watching. So much love to all of you. Bye, projectors.